Over here we have individuals who are religious fundamentalists, religious fanatics, and this is the expression, RT-PCR, real-time PCR expression of the VMAT2 gene. Over here we have individuals. So let me complete. So over here we have individuals who are not particularly fundamentalist, not particularly religious, and you can see there's a much reduced expression of this particular gene, the VMAT2 gene. Another evidence that supports our hypothesis for the development of this approach.
What you see here is by spreading this virus, we're going to eliminate individuals from donning on a bomb vest and going into a market and blowing up the market.
So our hypothesis is that these are fanatical people, that they have overexpression of the VMAT2 gene, and that by vaccinating them against this, we'll... so we have some very, very remarkable data in this next slide. Here we have two brain scans. These are fMRIs. These are two different individuals with different levels of expression of VMAT2. On top is an individual who's a religious fanatic, an individual, and we've repeated this numerous times, that has high levels of VMAT2. Now, this individual down here who had low levels of the VMAT2 gene, this individual would self-describe as not particularly religious. In each case, these individuals were read a religious text. This individual lit up the right middle frontal gyrus, shown here, and that's a part of the brain that's associated with theory of mind. It's a part of the brain that has to do with intents and beliefs and desires. In contrast, in marked contrast, here's an individual who would not particularly self-describe as religious, and when they're read a religious text, what you see is that this part of the brain called the anterior insula lights up. This is a part of the brain that's associated with disgust or displeasure on hearing something. The virus would immunize against this VMAT2 gene, and that would have the effect that you see here, which is it's essentially to turn a fanatic into a normal person. And we think that will have major effects in the Middle East.
How would you suggest that this is going to be dispersed? Aerosol?
Well, so the present plan and the tests that we've done so far have used respiratory viruses such as flu or rhinoviruses, and we believe that that's a satisfactory way to get the exposure of the largest part of the population. Most of us, of course, have been exposed to both of those viruses, and we're quite confident that this will be a very successful approach.
Resist vesting. What's the name of this proposal?
Yeah, so the name of this project is Funvax, which is the vaccine for religious fundamentalism.
And you have a proposal already?
The proposal has just been submitted, and I think that the data that I have shown you today would support the development of this project, and we think it has great promise.
Most people have exhibited a sense of and interest in spirituality.
Since there are people who are religious, that means it's part of our nature.
If anybody is religious because of a gene, then this gene can actually be manipulated.
That gene is called VMAT2, the God gene.
The gene could be replaced. and then there would be no more Islamic or any other kind of extremist.
We'll eliminate this behavior. And we think that will have major effects in the Middle East.
The Pentagon was actively looking for a unique, out-of-the-box solution.
We do not have a virus that's made by the government.
The end of time involves the rapture of the faithful to heaven.
We must train and we must fight.
It would be quite useful to eliminate the fanatical religious nuts in the world.
It would probably be the most important thing anyone could ever do.
The levels of genocidal commitment that are kind of hard to imagine.
It blew my mind.
Proyecto Funvax, una unión de dos palabras, fundamentalismo y vacuna. Vacuna contra el fundamentalismo. Los recientes hechos han traído de nuevo a la actualidad algo que llevaba algún tiempo, un par de años, circulando en los entornos conspiranoicos. Este proyecto Funvax. ¿Y en qué consiste? ¿Te imaginas que se pudiera modificar el pensamiento a través de la genética? Pues bien, esta gente no solo lo imagina, sino que describe cómo hacerlo. Se trataría ni más ni menos de que estos fundamentalistas, estos fanáticos, dejasen de creer en Dios a través de una modificación genética. ¿Es esto posible? Pues por raro que parezca, teóricamente sí. Hace unos años, las portadas de las revistas científicas e incluso no científicas de todo el mundo se llenaron con el descubrimiento del llamado gen de Dios, el VMAT2, un gen que está presente en las personas que o bien tienen más fervor religioso o incluso experimentan de manera más fuerte pues estados místicos, experiencias espirituales, etcétera, etcétera. Científicos consiguieron identificar ese gen. Pues bien, la genética nos dice que cualquier gen puede expresarse o inhibirse. De hecho, actualmente empresas farmacéuticas como la norteamericana Neurocrine Bioscience fabrican y comercializan un inhibidor de este gen e incluso el espíritu religioso en general. ¿Cómo se haría esto? Pues como se hace normalmente en terapia génica, utilizando lo que se llama un vector viral, es decir, un virus modificado para alterar el ADN de las personas. Esto ahora mismo se está haciendo en terapias contra varias enfermedades. Pues bien, se trataría de crear ese virus y esparcirlo a través de aerosoles, a través de picaduras de insectos, a través de cualquier medio, para que en la población que si quisiera reducir este fervor religioso, pues tuviera un impacto. Hay un documento muy detallado que también dicen que se ha filtrado del Pentágono, un documento de 30 páginas de un nivel técnico bastante importante en el cual se detallan procesos, qué tipos y qué especies de virus se podrían utilizar, qué medios se podrían utilizar para diseminarlos y desde luego este documento, si se trata de un fraude, es tremendamente elaborado.